Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have to say, I am astounded as I sit here and I listen to the discussion on this bill. And I have to ask myself, what other businesses in what other industries are not coming to our state? And the answer is many, many businesses, Mr. Speaker. Maine is known to be a business-unfriendly state. We are the fourth or fifth, depending on who you listen to, highest tax state in the nation. We fall right after New York, Hawaii, California, and somebody else that we shouldn't fall right behind. And yet we're just talking here about what we could do to make Maine more friendly for one industry. This is laughable, Mr. Speaker. The representative from Arundel helped make my point. Mr. Speaker, rather than catering to one industry, we should be working this hard, having 9 people in queue, to reform the policies in our state, not just taxation, but the policies in our state that convince businesses not to come here. And that is far broader than just the film industry. Mr. Speaker, you know, we are going to be contemplating repeal of the Better program. That's going to impact businesses in our state currently. And I have to wonder what the businesses that are currently in our state that are struggling under the weight of taxation and bureaucracy think of us talking back and forth about inviting a new industry while they are struggling just to make ends meet under the weight of Maine government. I will not be supporting this bill, not because I don't believe that we should be welcoming industries to Maine, but I believe that this is frankly hypocritical when our state is so unwelcoming to businesses and makes things so hard on the businesses that we already have here in our state who are just struggling to survive. Mr. Speaker, not only that, but we have Maine people who are struggling to put food on the table. We could be in compliance with federal taxation. We could stop taxing tips and overtime. We could stop overburdening our seniors, but we're not doing that. Instead, we're standing here talking about inviting a fun, yes, wonderful industry to our state while we ignore the others.
The member will defer. Chair will inquire as to whether the representative from Westbrook rises.
I think you can imagine, I think we're getting a little far off the topic at hand, which is to promote film production in Maine.
The chair would rule that the member is discussing tax policy and weighing the benefits of one versus another, of the benefit that's before us. The member may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, I was almost done, but the pause made me remember, you know, my brother-in-law actually is a producer, Mr. Speaker, and this may make for some uncomfortable dinner table conversations, but I would reiterate that I think that this chamber is better served in considering how we can make life easier for our current businesses and honestly weighing that. Rather than looking for opportunities to point of order each other, actually putting our best foot forward to consider what we could do to help the businesses, the business people, the entrepreneurs, all of them, not a couple of them, but all of them, that we could invite to our state, but don't want to come, because Maine is not a place for businesses to thrive. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Chair recognizes the representative from Camden, Representative Dudera.